Hello and welcome to tonight's stream featuring Dino War. Get excited. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be hopefully killing some many things. Dinos fighting. It's going to be a bloodbath, hopefully in our favor, of course. Yeah, some exciting additions for tonight. I'm very excited. I'll just go over it quickly before we jump into things. Hopefully everyone's doing well if you're watching right now or later on. As always, recently in the past week or so, Kinjalli's Caller continues to do good work. We do have some fairly more expensive dinos with Trapjaw here, so it's going to be nice stacking some of that cost reduction, help us get to those big things. Commune, as always, doing lovely work. Marauding Raptor, fantastic. I don't think I'd ever take it out. Probably ever, yeah. It's got to be in there, just lovely. The glue. Rampaging Ferocidon, bring it in the main. Let's not get screwed over by life gain, scurry oak, any of that stuff. At least try and have an edge game one. Ranging Raptors, it's all about fighting, blocking, that sort of thing. So Marauding Raptor at the very least is going to ping, help us ramp stably. And maybe we block a 2-2 when they're forced to swing with it, a 1-1. Anything like that, really. It's going to be a pretty fantastic trade right there. And of course, the namesake, the inspiration for tonight, and maybe for, future nights. I like this. I think I'm going to continue liking it. The Akroan War. Oh boy, it does a lot of things that dinos want. Specifically, Sarah's Emissary. This is going to help us in that matchup because we can simply steal that angel. Creatures will attack into all our big things with the second counter, and then the third one, we're likely clearing them all out. Anything that's left over, of course, when each tapped creature deals damage to itself, equal to its power. In some cases, for us, that'd be nice, but our dinos will unfortunately have been untapped already. But that's okay. If we win, that's what we're aiming for. That's the goal. And yes, as you saw, Trapjaw Tyrant, starting off with that for game one. I think it's going to be pretty good, especially I think there's a more majority of decks that have creatures than don't. That's the hope, at least. So we get this guy. We're using Akroan War, so it's really going to be quite nice. Blocking something to kill it, exiling something else. They're going to be left with probably not a whole lot of things on the field. Potentially wide open, the following turn could be a lethal swing. Might not even need that third counter on the Akroan War, but it's there just in case to really clear things out. Regisaur Alpha, as always, lovely. Big, fast. We want to make the dinos as fast as possible, and this is the thing to do it. Lovely, lovely. 2 Ghalta, fantastic. The Queen, didn't use her for a little bit there. A few nights, I think, and I missed her dearly. So she's back in, and we got a lot of big dinos. Now we're going fast with Regisaur. Unfortunately, can't give her haste because we're not using Otepic Huntmaster, so hopefully we have a Regisaur Alpha out the turn we play her. Even if we don't, man, it's hard to deal with a 12-12 sometimes. The mana base, that took a little bit of tweaking today. As you can see, I do have a single plains, just in case Marauding, and, if Marauding pings Ranging Raptors, or if Ranging Raptors gets the chance, we may want to grab that plains. So that's why that's there. Single mountain. We do have a lot of double green, especially if we bring in Shifting Ceratops, Carnage Tyrant. So that's why I keep the force at 4 for tonight, at least. Of course, always a mountain, might need that for various things. Rootbound Crag at 2. Sacred Foundry is at 4 because red's still pretty important, but I really want to keep the possibility of turn 1 white, combining Sacred Foundry with Temple Garden, just so we can more consistently get Kinjallis down on turn 1. That's about it. Unclaimed Territory, 4 of them. Going to really help cast Trapjaw Tyrant especially I think that's pretty fantastic. And it's not Ancient Ziggurat, so Unclaimed will still be able to help us cast the Akroan War, which is always nice. And you may have seen, as I went to the lands, we got something. Yes, I took the plunge with the Akroan War and with this card. It's wacky. It's a little different, but bear with me. Rampage of the Clans. 3 and a green, destroy all artifacts and enchantments at instant speed. That's pretty fantastic. But they make 3/3 green centaur creature tokens. We've got something that deals with that. The Akroan War. Now, if we do it after they're supposed to all attack, I mean, that might happen, but that's all right. But if it's against 9 live Solemnity, take them out. Any type of auras, Azorius, Orzhov, done. Artifact Affinity, kill them. Man, it's going to be exciting. And if we try and get maybe a couple Rampaging Ferocidon, it could be lethal, potentially, depending how many things we destroy, how many creatures they get. That's going to be pretty fun, I think. This could be one of the best new additions, perhaps. It's a little wacky, but I'm excited, to say the least. Carnage Tyrant, just to help against control matchups, hard to deal with threat. Pretty much all that is there. Then, Kinjalli Sunwing. Now, as I mentioned, Rampage of the Clans, they're getting a lot of creatures. What are we going to do? We need creatures to be tapped for the Akroan War to kill. So, we got Kinjalli Sunwing. As long as that's out, and then we kill a bunch of stuff with Rampage of the Clans, all those creatures come into play tapped. Maybe the following turn, it's when the third counter goes on. Bam. They're all dead. Maybe we got a bit of damage with Rampaging as well. Oh. Hey, how's it going? Hey, no worries. If you can't stay, you'll always be able to catch it later. Yeah, I'm excited. Hopefully it goes well when we watch it in the future. Hopefully. Yeah. Oh, it's going to be good. Now, where was I? Let's see. Yeah, Kinjalli Sunwing paired with Rampage of the Clans, the Akroan War, Rampaging Ferocidon. Yeah, that's going to be good. And of course, Shifting Ceratops somewhere in the 75 to help us against blue-based stuff. All right, I think that'll about do it. We'll jump right in the first match. Whew. Nope, no, we played Yahoo Yadaro before. Interesting. Let's see. There we go. Alrighty. Yeah, as always, anytime you can watch, even if it's just a little bit, you'll always be able to catch it afterwards. And I'm pretty excited tonight. Starting the stream a little bit early. I'll have some more time to work on the new channel trailer preview. It's going to be good. Oh, man. Taking me quite a bit, but I'm excited for the finished product. I think I like that. Turn 1 Commune to hopefully grab a Marauding Raptor. We do have Rampaging. But I have a feeling I want to keep both Rampaging. Just in case we don't draw a 4th land, but also just because Rampaging could be quite helpful, depending what we face. Yeah, Unclaimed Territory. They see we're dinos. Maybe they're scared. Maybe they'll just pack it in. But I'm seeing green, so this is potentially kind of rough. Well, we'll name dinos because they see that land. Hopefully no elvish art. Don't Gruul shamans, perhaps. That'd be rough. Oh, interesting. So they want to do that, do they? Well. We'll just have to go Ranging Raptors. We'll see if they attack with anything. Block with Ranging. I mean, unfortunately, we won't be able to kill Rampaging Ferocidon, but we will get a 4th land if all goes well. go Regisaur Alpha next turn. Oh no, we can't. Never mind. We can't block Rampaging. That's too bad. But we got the Akroan War. I kind of like that, actually. Yeah, let's do that. That seems, you know, reasonably decent. I think that's going to work out. They're going to tap down the Land War Elves, I imagine. Don't think they can do anything with Burning Trees, so they got to attack with that. Yeah, I like it. We'll see if they know to tap down Land War Elves. Yes, okay. That's alright. We're going to kill some good stuff. Yeah, good old Regisaur Alpha. We'll leave it as is. It's going to be a good turn this turn, I think. Ooh, they didn't tap down their Land War Elves. Well, well, well. Probably should double block Rampaging. Yeah, I don't like that guy. Yeah, I think that'll do it. I was hoping to get Questing Beast tapped, something like that. Perhaps they have Embercleave, which would kind of ruin our day. Okay, luckily they don't. Get a land from this, always nice. Hopefully it slowed them down enough. I mean, we are at 4, so it's not looking too good. I mean, we could go double Rampaging, which might be nice, but I think Regisaur Alpha, let's not take any more damage than we have to, and leave it at that. Hopefully we draw another Akroan War. That's going to be pretty fantastic, especially if we can steal Questing Beast, perhaps. Or probably Scavenging Ooze, now that I think about it. Oh, welcome. First bot of the night. Plateau Voladin. Well, definitely killing the Questing Beast. Don't want to have to deal with that. Ooh. Well, we'll go... Actually, yeah, 1 Ranging Raptors, 1 Rampaging Ferocidon, so that we don't take any damage. And we're still quite low, unfortunately. Could certainly draw an Embercleave next turn. Might be nice to pressure him a little bit. Say with the tokens. Nah. Let's play it safe a little bit. Then if we got more creatures in the graveyard, that Scavenging Ooze certainly is going to grow big. Ooh. Ranging Raptors plus Rampaging Ferocidon, perhaps? I think that's going to be it. Hopefully. We are at 2, so if they get a Bone Crusher, of course, that's going to do us in, unfortunately. One ranging. Alright. Should be safe. Crossing the fingers. Ooh, I think that might be the Embercleave, unfortunately. Oh, it is. That's alright. That's how it goes. Pretty fantastic card. Did us in. Fantastic top deck on their part. Well, Trapjaw, of course, could be pretty fantastic exiling things. Rampaging, doing some work, slowing down. Scavenging Ooze, gaining life at the very least. Shifting, maybe not so great. I think we could probably just keep it as is. Rampage of the Clans might be nice to destroy Embercleave if they get it, but 4 instant speed just to destroy Embercleave, I don't think I want to do that. Alright, well, we know what they're all about. Hopefully we get a couple of Akroan Wars. I think 2 would be pretty fantastic. Not quite what I'm hoping to see to start. But you know what? I'm going to keep it. Overgrown Farmland, turn 1. We'll see what we draw. Hopefully it's another land coming up, so we don't have to name human with Unclaimed Territory. I'll still probably name Dinosaur with it. Oh, interesting. Well, we'll definitely go Kinjalli's Collar. You know what? I just want to name human. I want to get both of them down this turn. We do have a Sorcerer. If we didn't have a Sorcerer, I'd probably be a little wary. Ooh, okay. That is looking good. Yep. Alright, I mean, if all goes well, Trapjaw Tyrant, next turn, exile something big. I think that could be our ticket. Ghalta after that. Yeah, we'll be exiling that Spellbreaker. Ooh. Nope. Yeah, I mean, Ghalta next turn. Exciting times. Don't think Cemetery Prowler's going to do a whole lot for him, especially if we can get, yeah, Rootbound Crag. Yeah, if we can get an Akroan War, that's certainly... Oh, all right. Didn't need it. All we needed was the Queen of Dinos. Kind of like Kinjalli Sunwing, especially stuff coming into play tapped. They'll never want to play anything the turn before we get the third counter on Akroan War, because pretty good chance it would just die. So that's actually kind of nice. I like that. Let's switch. Well, Rampaging, pretty aggressive. Now let's switch it for Sunwing. That really could be our ticket. And especially with all the creatures that would potentially come into play after Trapjaw Tyrant is killed. Maybe it's exiled 3 things. They'll come into play tapped with Kinjalli's Sunwing out. Still might not be so bad. Yeah, that's not good. Oh. I mean, it's no source of green, unfortunately. We will send Commune packing. Hopefully we get a second source of green for Ripjaw there. Ooh, that is very, very lovely stuff. I mean, we'll definitely be grabbing a forest with Ranging Raptors there that we hopefully go this turn. Pray they don't kill Kinjalli's collar with something. Ooh, yeah. All right. Well, we got that source of green. Always fantastic. Oh, hey, auto tapper. Hold up there. You almost screwed us over again, but never again. Hopefully, if all goes well. Yeah, I don't see him attacking into Ranging Raptors likely. I mean, if they do, we get that 4th land. Hopefully another dinosaur next turn. It's looking pretty good. Kind of tempted just to use ranging to block. Yeah, let's do that. Save ourselves taking 3 damage, and we get the land. Could make all the difference. Not exactly. Well, we'll go Sacred Foundry. Get a nice Ripjaw, and hopefully they don't have a whole lot to deal with it. Pray they don't get that questing beast. Oh, Ronus, that's it's not too bad. But we don't want more lands. Oh boy. Need something quick. The Akroan War stealing Ronus the Indomitable actually would be pretty fantastic now that I think about it. Ooh. That's a big voltaic brawler. But I think unfortunately we gotta block it. It's a lot of damage. Definitely need something other than a land. Oh, it was a land. Oh, and this is a thing of beauty. Fantastic. All right. Maybe they'll forget we can buff the Kinjalli's collar. We'll be able to potentially block and kill Burning Tree Emissary, potentially. Maybe. Something like that. Ooh, okay, good stuff. But hopefully they don't kill the collar. All right, not too bad. Oh, Regisaur Alpha, fantastic. Okay, we got lots of options here. Yeah, should be Unclaimed Territory. Don't want to take any more damage than we have to with... well, we definitely need a lot of green, so let's use up at least the 2 white there. Yeah. Okay, looking pretty safe for next turn. We'll be able to buff Kinjalli's collar. Yeah, as long as this is a land and not that top deck Embercleave. But I think it is. Man, that's too bad. Take out Belt Collector, I guess. Right. Good stuff. Oh boy, did we do it. Not quite. I forgot they got Ronus back. Well, all is not lost quite yet. Well, you certainly need another Akroan War, but it's been doing some pretty decent work, to say the least. Okay, well, that will certainly do it. Yeah. the Trapjaw. Wait, well, no, hold on a sec. They might not have it. Okay, they do have it. Alrighty, well, questing beast to help them finish it off. Pretty fantastic stuff. We got kind of close there. Certainly got some big stuff. I think we're on to something now. I had a good time with that match. Yeah. Probably keep it as is. Perhaps Shifting Ceratops could have helped just being a pretty fantastic body, having trample, that sort of thing. Something else fairly substantial that's able to block the big stuff that they were throwing at us. At the very least, stuff that was a 3-3, 4-4, able to take that out. But Ripjaw Raptor, that's the all-star in that matchup, I think. And yeah, getting a second Akroan War would have been fantastic. You saw some of the potential there for it, I think. Quite interesting, to say the least. DJ Harmon. Mono white life gain. Something life gain. That's my bet. I see a Johnny. A Johnny. However you say it. Ooh. Yeah, that's definitely good. Turn 1 Collar. Turn 2 Ferocidon. If it is life gain. That's going to be good. Ooh, that does not look so good. But we gotta go Temple Ground just to maintain Unclaimed Territory. Name Dinosaur, so we get that Source of Red for Ferocidon. Never mind. That's too bad. Portable Hole is a fantastic card. It does get rid of quite a few things. Nah. I was thinking of using Commune first. But we wouldn't be able to play Marauding Raptor anyways. Only be able to play Kinjalli's Collar there. Yeah, I feel like playing it safe with the land. Just lock that up. Especially with maybe a pretty high chance they do something to the second Collar here. Oh, that's good, that's good. Probably could have been maybe a smart idea to grab a Source of Red for the Akroan War, but I don't see them having a whole lot of creatures. At this point, anyways. They haven't played Shark Typhoon. They got that Day of Judgment. Quite alright to be expected against a deck like this. Keep getting bodies, at the very least. Hopefully we get that all-important 5th land next turn. We get to go Regisaur Alpha. But yeah, Shifting Ceratops, game 2. As always, it's going to be divine. We'll see what they destroy with maybe one of those Field of Ruins. Well, the matchup we don't really need the Akroan War for is the matchup we get it. That's quite alright. Perhaps they think we're holding back some dinosaurs because we saw a Wrath, when in reality we can't do anything, but that's quite alright. Get that Source of Red, so at the very least we can go the Akroan War, steal Strict Proctor, perhaps, if that's the kind of deck it is, a Zorius Lotus Field. But I imagine we would have seen a Strict Proctor or a Lotus Field at this point if that's what they were running. Ooh, the new Teferi, interesting. I wondered when we'd see this guy. Certainly expected it at some point. Oh, good, good, good. Good stuff. Let's get him killed, hopefully. Uh-oh. This is not good. What's gonna happen? They're gonna do something to the token, I imagine. Yes. It's okay, you know. There is a chance the Regisaur Alpha sticks around. Maybe a pretty low chance, unfortunately, against this deck. They got 5 things in hand. Day of Judgment. They had to do it. At the very least, it's not 5 fairy, and they're untapping a whole bunch of stuff. Well, we certainly don't need to go that at this point. Potentially when they get some shark tokens, we'll keep that in mind for sure. That might help us. I mean, we've seen 2 wraths, 2 Day of Judgments, so perhaps they're running out. They'll certainly be bringing more in for game 2, I would imagine. What's gonna... Oh, I spoke too soon. I expected it at some point. Man, this is about as downhill as it could be going. Boy, oh boy. Certainly if they had Lotus Field. Yikes. Well, we'll see what we draw, but, you know, as always, variance, you got to keep that in mind. A match like this is going to happen where you draw just the card that isn't quite as good, or really good at all, in a particular matchup, and when you really need it, you don't draw it. But that's okay. We knew we were taking a risk by having it in the main. Killing something else, I imagine. That's right, that's why we got some basics, a fair bit of basics as well, so all is not lost. Don't really need white, so might as well go with the forest so we don't potentially screw ourselves over. I mean, those are all Tempo Gardens, so it's not too rough at this point. At the very least, we do have 2 sources of red, which is pretty important. Ooh, that, you know what that calls for? My goodness. Which reminds me, if you're enjoying what you're... Well, I'm not enjoying this game in particular, but if you're enjoying watching this, remember, take a bite out of that like button. Well, you know what? I'm going to just pack it in for this game, at least. Eesh. It's bound to happen, though. That's okay. Bring in the Carnage Tyrant, the Shifting Ceratops, cut the Akroan War, 100%. And maybe Ranging Raptors? Yeah, I could see that. Rampage of the Clans, potentially. It could have a couple enchantments, stuff, killing things. Nah, we'll leave that out. Yeah, let's leave that as is. All right, we got Shifting, we got Carnage Tyrant, we got the big heavy hitter of Ghalta, which hopefully we can get out. Give her haste. Yeah, it's going to be a little rough. Certainly a portable hole. That's tough, to say the least. Especially since it costs 1. We go turn 1, Kinjalli's Caller. It gets answered, potentially, but at the very least, we won't be drawing all 4 of the Akroan Wars because it's not in, so that's pretty exciting. That is also fantastic. Hopefully, I mean, we'll turn 1, Commune, see what it gets us, and Shifting Ceratops, 100%. I think there's a pretty good chance they'll have Portable Hole, something to deal with Marauding Raptor. We'll certainly be desperately crossing our fingers here this turn. Stay alive. Come on, you can do it. You know you wanna. Ooh. That's alright. We do have a play still, at the very least. And we got that 4th land. So we'll be able to go Shifting Ceratops next turn. Hopefully we get to Carnage Tyrant. Maybe Ghalta. Play around the board wipe, perhaps. That'd be alright. Hope they run out of some gas. Maybe they were holding up something to stop the creature that we were playing this turn, which pretty hard to interact with the shifting Ceratops there. Definitely could see them Day of Judgment, Wrath of God next turn when they probably get their 4th land, unfortunately, because that's going to be pretty decent. We saw Day of Judgment and Wrath of God, so I think this is going to be a bloodbath, not in our favor. Good old Archmage's Charm, yeah. Ooh. So they can't go at this turn. That's good. I think we got a turn off. We were lucky there, potentially. With Cave of the Frost Dragon having to come into play tapped. Maybe they made a mistake thinking it would come into play untapped. They were super excited. They'd be able to go a Wrath this turn. We can go Ghalta, but I think she's going to die. Anyways. We'll go Commune at the very least. We'll see what it gets us. Could be, you know, something pretty nice. See if they counter it. Oh, interesting. Well, you know what? Let's try and go Ghalta on the off chance they don't have a sweeper. Because if they do have a sweeper, I mean, that might be it for us. And we probably won't get Ghalta down anyways. We'll see. Boy. Where's the sweeper? Not gaining life and taking extra damage is going to hurt. They gotta do something. That was just not good. Yeah, very much downhill. I think Regisaur Alpha might do it. Seems like that should be enough. I mean, they don't have 4, so they can't go settle the wreckage. That's kind of nice. That's okay. Guess I expect a board wipe next turn. Perhaps it would have been good in this case. Just leaving at least 1 green up for shifting Ceratops to gain trample. That could have helped us win the game. Ooh, okay. That might not save him. I don't think. It's got to be it, because he's not untapping lands. So he won't have... Okay. Had to draw a card maybe to get 2 to do something to someone. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful stuff. We got it done. At least 1 game against Azorius control. I like it. But it's going to be an uphill battle. Game 3 here. Oh, so, took a risk, as you can see there. And if they did have the board wipe that following turn, even though we couldn't attack with Ghalta, probably was good to just play her anyways and pressure them on the off chance they didn't have the sweeper, and luckily they did not. But I'm thinking Rampage of the Clans, yeah. Now that I saw all those portable holes, Shark Typhoon, they got a bunch of stuff. Maybe we have Rampaging Ferocidon, you know, that I think I like that. Ghalta, I think we'll cut Trapjaw Tyrant. Yeah. All right. Here goes nothing. Gonna have to be as fast as possible, pretty much. Cross our fingers they don't have any sweepers like they didn't the previous game. That was lucky. I expected them to have plenty. Probably maybe 6, 8 in total I could see. Just because they are mixing up Day of Judgment and Wrath of God. They definitely have more than 4, I would imagine. But at times, I mean, myself, I've brought in 3 Sweltering Suns, 1 and 2 red to deal 3 damage to every creature, along with Anger of the Gods, which is also very similar, dealing 3 damage to every creature, but it also exiles them if they go to the graveyard. I've brought in a playset of both, so 8 sweepers, and not seen a single one in a game where I really, really needed them. I think it was potentially against Mono Red, maybe Gruul, like the first match we faced, but yeah, sometimes you have 8 things, 8 hate cards specific to really help against matchups, and you just don't see them. That's all right. That's how it goes. That's the beauty of the game, I feel. Definitely, I think they're scared at this point. Oh boy. Well, we certainly are not going to mulligan that hand. I mean, as long as Marauding Raptor sticks around, it's going to be fantastic. Of course, with the current trend of Portable Hole, that may not happen, but if it does, that's basically exactly the kind of hand we would want. It could be infinitely worse than that, to say the least. Get that Sacred Foundry. Maybe if they do a couple portable holes, that's going to be nice. Marauding Raptor, in a way, protected against board wipes. Hey, I guess that calls for the Crying Dino, because we've seen portable hole all the time. I'd rather see portable hole than a sweeper, of course, but not a whole lot more than a sweeper. Really slows us down, especially, I mean, if we went Shifting Ceratops to hope for some nice aggression, they could just sweep us right here. I think they'll bounce that Rampaging Ferocidon. Well, we do have plenty of land, so I'm going to go with Ripjaw. See what they do with that. Maybe they Wrath. Then we can get the hasty Shifting Ceratops next turn. Well, we weren't planning to cast spells on their turn, so it's not doing a whole lot for them. Sorcery spell flash. Okay, so they're going to have 2 available mana when they untap lands. Could be kind of rough, but not too worried. Oh, Regisaur Alpha. That's kind of nice, actually. But I do want to take out Teferi, Hero of Dominaria. So Shifting Ceratops, going to be fantastic for that. Definitely Big Teferi, public enemy number 1. And we'll take out the other one as well. Okay, I like that. I think we're in a pretty good position, especially with Regisaur Alpha there. I'd expect a sweeper the turn coming up. Definitely. They want to pay back for us killing those guys. Oh, there's the Shark Typhoon like I expected at some point. I think they Wrath here. Oh. Perhaps a Settle the Wreckage is coming up. Very interesting. Or Torrential Gearhulk. I mean, the possibilities are endless. But I think we'll go Rampaging Ferocidon, maybe because they see that. They're waiting for us to play it. Perhaps we get a little bit of damage when they get some sharks into play. We'll attack with just the shifting, just to play it safe, in case it is a Settle the Wreckage. I feel that it could be. Right, that seems good. We got one swing with shifting. Yeah, I definitely think it was a settle. Try and get them as low as we can. Maybe get 2 Rampaging Ferocidons out. They have, you know, the Shark Typhoon, Portable Hull, a couple artifacts, enchantments, and potentially have lethal with Rampaging and Rampage of the Clans. Maybe. Oh, yeah, I think it's definitely settle. But we'll still swing with just one shifting Ceratops. Let's not be too crazy here. Cast out. Alright, so Rampage of the Clans really could be coming in handy here. Well, I still feel like a Wrath, but let's get another body down just to sort of replace shifting Ceratops. Maybe they counter this, unfortunately. Okay. That's definitely a juicy board to Wrath, I would imagine. I think that's what they want to do. Or they still have that Settle the Wreckage in hand. Yes. Okay, so let's just swing with a good old single Ripjaw. See what happens. Okay. Definitely feels like that's what it is. But again, I'm surprised we haven't seen any more Wraths. They might have got it there. Yes, okay. So that's probably one they just drew, so there's maybe a low chance that they have a second one in hand. Of course, they're all tapped out here. They will be untapping 2 lands. Got to keep that in mind. But pretty good chance we get... Oh, Carnage Tyrant. Well, well, well. Let's go Regisaur Alpha. They only got 2. Hopefully this gets her done. Now the question is, swing at him or hit Teferi? Yeah, I feel like hitting Teferi. Just to knock him down, won't be able to -3 and send the token or Regisaur Alpha. Perhaps in this case, Regisaur Alpha sticks around. We're able to go a hasty Carnage Tyrant. Oh, nope. That is not the case. It's okay, though. This is a hard matchup. And they got a lot of lands untapped. Oh, boy. Marauding Raptor. See if they got counterspell for it. Any day now. They were thinking we were going to play something afterwards, which I think it's now or never, pretty much. Got to get that Carnage Tyrant down and hope it's enough. And hope they don't have more Wraths. But I think our luck, unfortunately, has run out. Yeah. Heroic Intervention certainly would potentially have been pretty nice in this matchup, but they have so many lands. If they did cast a Wrath, they'd probably have enough to protect it with a counter spell, so might not have done a whole lot for us. Oh, they're digging hard. They're digging hard, I think. So they don't have a Wrath. They probably would have just, if they had a Wrath, they wouldn't have bounced it with Brazen Borrower there. Causing them a little bit of headaches there, I think. They were looking at the Carnage Tyrant. They're trying to bounce it, send it back. That's not the case, so... yeah. Oh, Hall of the Storm Giants. Gonna have to watch out for that. Baneslayer, that's going to do some pretty nice work. Hopefully we get Rampaging Ferocidon next turn. That'd be good. Oh, Ghalta. Well, I certainly don't expect Ghalta to come down. Maybe they use up a counter on Marauding. We get Ghalta. We're still at a pretty nice amount of life, 19. We'll be able to swing with Carnage Tyrant, and that's okay. But they probably have a second counter. Alright. Baneslayer would probably want to block and protect a fairy, which we do not like. The fairy or the face? That's a good question. Yeah, let's go for the face. It's going to be rough either way. Perhaps they got the Shark Typhoon. They get, Settle the Wreckage, as I expected. Okay, so we thought they had Settle the Wreckage. They did. Our hunch paid off. Well, not quite, but yeah, we got Ghalta. Guess they have something to deal with her, unfortunately. Probably. They're going to get something, definitely, I think, with Memory Deluge. Yeah, that's going to do it. It's alright. It's a tough matchup. Counterspell protection. Definitely. I've looked into it a little bit. Some of you guys have mentioned a couple choices for that. Rhythm of the Wild, to also give our creatures riot, so they either enter with a 1/1 counter or haste. Pretty fantastic. So if you have multiples and they already have haste with Regisaur Alpha, you can just slap double counters on them. Pretty sweet stuff. Might be something to consider potentially, but I don't want to lean too hard into the counterspell protection angle, just because it is that main one deck. But if it can help us immensely, I think it's definitely something to consider. And I mean, something like Rhythm of the Wild, giving haste, bigger creatures, along with sometimes counterspell protection, pretty fantastic stuff. But that opening hand is not fantastic, to say the least. And that is not so fantastic either. But we'll keep it. We got our turn 3 play. Certainly a decent chance to get something for turn 2. Kinjalli's Collar. Commune with Dino. Oh, we did get it. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, Kinjalli's Collar, Commune with Dinosaurs, or Marauding Raptor. Pretty good chance there. And if all goes well, Kinjalli sticks around. We get Trapjaw Tyrant next turn, or potentially the Akroan War, and not too sure what the opponent is on. Grixis Control, I guess. Overgrown Farmland. Good old Trapjaw, and see if we get a better idea of what they're all about. Not doing a whole lot this game. Interesting. Something fishy's going on here, I think. That's pretty nice. We're doing a bunch of damage, but they're bringing something back. I don't know. Oh, the Languish. Well, we got Trapjaw Tyrant. Pretty fantastic stuff. Unfortunately, they do have to kill it, but they had to use 2 spells to completely wipe us. I'm alright with that. Luckily, we drew Marauding Raptor. Another body. We do have the Akroan War, so hopefully they cast some bodies this game, and they have some bodies in their deck. Good old Frostbite does fantastic work. Ooh, what are they doing? Ouch, that's painful stuff. Well, we'll get into play tapped, you know, especially if they have some more discard stuff. Might as well not lose another land. Narset, that's going to be kind of difficult. Could see some shenanigans with that. Nicing Ripjaw. Certainly won't use any damage-based removal on it, and it is protected from another Languish, being left with 1 toughness. Hey, we got lots of basics, no problem at all. Good old forest, the Dino forest, the best forest. Fatal push, very interesting. Still, again, just the fatal push with the lagging animation there. Well, force them to use it. I mean, they'd kill it with something at some point. Good old Nikki. Well, might as well be the basic. Oh, hey, we got Regisaur. Let's send the token at Nicol Bolas and hope that's enough to do something. What can he do? He can't -3. Nice. He can only +1. So maybe we have a chance. Hopefully. And they don't have a second Nicol Bolas in hand. And we keep drawing land. That's okay. Well, throw everything at him. That's what I say. All right. Oh, they're doubling up on killing the Regisaur Alpha. Interesting. Perhaps if we had only sent Regisaur Alpha, they would have killed it, preserved Nicol Bolas. So I think that was pretty good there. Sending. Never mind. Oh boy. I should probably concede at this point, but you never know. We could sneak out a win, squeak out something, get the hasty shifting Ceratops, which that was not. Okay, well, let's not torture ourselves a whole lot more. Oh boy. It's okay. Games like that are bound to happen. But you know what we're bringing in? Shifting Ceratops, Carnage Tyrant. Unfortunately, dropping the Akroan War. Not so hot for creature decks we face tonight, but still, fantastic card. Great potential. Cutting stuff, though. Yeah, Trapjaw Tyrant. Yeah, we'll keep one in. Okay. Alrighty. Hopefully we're a little bit faster than the previous game. We get that all-important shifting Ceratops, which perhaps I should be switching shifting Ceratops with the Akroan War just to have that fantastic body game 1. Help us out, especially in a matchup like that. I think it would be quite nice. Commune, always fantastic. Ooh, I like that. Potential with Ranging Raptors. Hopefully they don't got that fatal push, but we did see 2 last game. Get the good old mountain. They don't have a source of black, which is good. Okay, yeah. Oh, this is looking quite positive. Now the question is, we can go shifting Ceratops, it can't gain haste. We can go the fantastic Marauding Raptor plus Ranging Raptors to get to basics. I think that's what we should be doing. Unlock the potential for Regisaur Alpha next turn, or Regisaur plus Shifting Ceratops, which would be pretty fantastic. Unfortunately, they would both die, but I believe that would be enough with both Ranging Raptors. They will both be pinging 3 times, so that would be 16 damage right there, if all goes well. Oh my goodness. Oh, this could be a thing of beauty. Yeah, you may not have ever seen something like this. It's happened a few times before. Oh no, Shifting Ceratops gonna die. What are we gonna do? Man, this is the highlight reel game here. My goodness. Good old 16 damage. Thumbs up. Huh? Yeah, we'll keep it as is. That probably shook them a little bit. Very surprising. They see a Marauding Raptor. I think they're going to kill it on sight after that game. Wow. Man, I want to watch that over again. I'm going to probably watch that over again. Certainly something to consider if you're playing Dinos. Keep something like that in mind. The stuff you play might die, but if you have the 2 Maraudings out, they could grow big enough for a massive lethal swing right there. Very, very unsuspecting. I mean, 2/2/3s. What's the problem with that? But you saw. Good things can happen. Ooh, that's not good either. Ooh, well, we'll keep that. Send the 2 forests, definitely. Yeah, I mean, if all goes well, ooh, they have a black, and I don't like seeing black. So we're crossing our fingers that they don't kill Kinjalli's collar. Oh, man, that would have been rough, big time, if they had done so. But the fantastic turn 2 Marauding, Ranging Raptors, pretty good stuff. We do have enough lands, I feel, at this point, so like some of the previous games we've had tonight, hopefully we don't draw more. That's okay. Those things happen. In a way, it's kind of like we went first now that we have that extra land. Nice acceleration going on. Hey, oh, where's the... I don't think I have a laughing dino, but that would be something to get. Maybe that's the next emote, perhaps? Oh, more lands. I jinxed myself, sadly. But we're chipping away. We're dealing 2 damage. Yeah, Regisaur Alpha, Shifting Ceratops right there would have been pretty fantastic. Is that not too bad, you know? Don't have to worry about any available mana up. It's all tapped for the turn coming up. Ooh, Marauding. Well. Hey, it's a body. Something's dying next turn. I think it's going to be Marauding, unfortunately. Let's swing at Narset to stop him from getting anything else. Hope that slows them down. Maybe they don't get... is it non-creature? Non-creature. Maybe it stops them from getting an earlier Nicol Bolas, something, a Languish. Oh, they wanted to kill the Ranging Raptors. Very interesting. Maybe they're killing both this turn. Oh, yeah. That's okay. Oh, as we were hoping for. The Regisaur Alpha. Let's go. Good buddy. Nope, we don't need both to attack. Hey, bound to happen. Languish, pretty fantastic. Let's pretend maybe a little bit like we have something to play. Perhaps we make him use a Thoughtseize, waste that. At the very least, that'd be okay. That is not okay. All right. It's down to the wire. We're hoping. Shifting Ceratops. Oh, you know, Commune could help us get that. Probably whatever we play is going to die, unfortunately, but yeah. It's looking like this might not be the match for us. We had that fantastic, absolutely fantastic game 2. I love that. Maybe doing something to Trapjaw there. Oh, more lands, my goodness. You'd think I have like 27 or something, but 22. Pretty sure it's 22. That's alright. I guess we might as well play it since perhaps Nicol Bolas is going to exile it, make us get rid of it, something like that. Maybe we bought ourselves a little bit of time, hitting them, hopefully. Still have some more basics, which is always nice. Pretty good chance, or maybe fairly often, that somebody playing 3 colors, they don't have a lot of basics, and that could have been pretty bad right there. But I have a good feeling we'll make it work. Oh, doubling up on the removal again, I see. All right, shifting Ceratops, let's go. Ooh, not the case. Well, as long as we keep getting bodies, perhaps we can make something happen. Nicol Bolas is a little low there. Shadow's Verdict, okay. It's rough. Guess it's got to be a forest. This is not looking good. Ooh. Yeah, I think it's over here, unfortunately. We'll see what we draw next turn, but man, my goodness, it has been lands for days. You'd think Ranging Raptors would help a little bit, getting some of the lands out, thinning the deck slightly, which helps a little bit, but... Okay, well, I won't torture myself anymore. I won't torture you guys. Hey, another bot. How's it going? Idib Yiz Juch. That's probably close. Who knows? Nah, that's all right. Grixis, sometimes pretty hard. That shifting Ceratops especially, but that's how it goes some games. You just draw a bunch of lands. Yeah, that fantastic game 2. I'm going to cut that up so you guys can watch it easily. Man, fantastic. What time are we at actually right now? I know I started fairly early. An hour. Okay, maybe we'll see if this is perhaps the last match. Potentially. We'll see how long it goes. Then, of course, I'll cut this up afterwards and you can watch it at your leisure, as always. It'll be there pretty much right after the stream ends. If you want to go back and see that fantastic game 2 against Grixis. Yeah, I know I'm going to be watching that. And probably putting shifting Ceratops into the main, I would imagine. I see blue, so might as well go Rampaging Ferocidon. Probably a fairly low chance they have creatures for blocking and whatnot with Ranging Raptors. Very interesting. Three Rampaging so far. Early. That does not happen often. Bouncing, okay. Bound to happen, certainly. Oh, is this mono blue? That would be pretty fantastic end to the stream. Definitely want to go Commune. Hope they don't counter it. Okay, that's good. Yeah, Regisaur Alpha. Get that ranging. They probably see Regisaur. They'll save counter spells that they have. Some answer for Regisaur Alpha, I would imagine. Take a damage. Oh yes, mono blue. Fantastic. Shifting Ceratops, that's coming in. I think Shifting Ceratops might help in this matchup. Not too... Oh, Akroan War to steal the Brazen Borrower. But they got 3 up. I would imagine a counter of some kind. So let's go with a third Rampaging Ferocidon and then Ranging Raptors. They were probably expecting the Regisaur Alpha there. So they're thinking, oh, do we just let this resolve and take some damage? I certainly was interested to go the Akroan War there and steal the Brazen Borrower, but yeah. See what they do next turn. Be able to chip away at them nicely. I think there's a pretty good chance that they'll attack with the Borrower. If they don't, and they're fairly tapped out and we steal it with the Akroan War, I think that could definitely help us out. I mean, of course they're going to attack since it can't block. They do have 4, so they got something. They got to do something with 3 Rampaging Ferocidons. Not a whole lot we can do, so let's try for the Akroan War and hope they don't have a counter for it. We would have killed ourselves if we played Regisaur Alpha anyways, unfortunately. That's quite alright. Oh, that's pretty close. Man, very, very tight game, but you know, Shifting Ceratops. Big time. Akroan War could be nice, stealing some of the stuff they have, so I think I feel pretty good keeping that in. Probably makes sense to cut Ranging Raptors and Carnage Tyrant. Hard to deal with. Trapjaw could be nice, taking out some of their stuff as well. Pretty hard to block flyers though. So I think we'll cut 3 of them just to make room for those Carnage Tyrant. Yeah, prioritize Shifting Ceratops, to say the least. Certainly would have been nice being able to take a game from them without showing that we have the possibility of Shifting Ceratops. But that definitely looks pretty decent. Hopefully a good chance Marauding Raptor sticks around, and we did get that 3rd land, so if we get Shifting Ceratops next turn, or perhaps we just go Ripjaw Raptor. That is worrisome. Let's try Ripjaw. Hope they don't have the counter or something to deal with it. Right, good stuff. That's a start. Oh, we got Shifting. Right, bring on the pressure. Shifting, hasty, hopefully next turn if we draw a 4th land. Steal that rattle change. Rattle chains. Yeah, I think it's got to be Shifting. Maximum pressure. Can't counter that. Would be nice if we could have given it haste, but I think this is going to take them pretty low, coupled with Shifting next turn that they just simply can't block, I imagine. It doesn't look like it's lethal. They probably don't want to swing with maybe anything, just because we have Ripjaw and Marauding that they have to deal with. Right, good stuff. So, they take 5. Well, the only thing we can go this turn is Rampaging. So we'll see if we counter it. They do have to block Marauding Raptor, so we will take out whatever they block Marauding Raptor with. Rattle Chains, that's pretty good. And that's going to be it. They really can't play a whole lot, especially with Rampaging Ferocidon out. If they can't deal with Shifting Ceratops, we kill them next turn, I think. Yeah. Shut them down. Mono blue snow spirits. Shifting Ceratops. The destroyer of this deck. Okay. You know what? Kinjalli Sunwing might be nice with all the stuff coming into play. Flashed in at the end of their turn or something like that. Or just flashed in to block something. Kinjalli Sunwing could help in this matchup. Still like the Akroan War for potentially stealing something, but again, they often have a lot of mana up potentially to counter this. Let's cut Ripjaw. He's not really going to be doing a whole lot, especially blocking wise. Pretty difficult for him. So I think Kinjalli's just at the very least being a flyer, but also maybe getting them into play tapped. That could be pretty good. That, I mean, it's nice. We got Marauding Raptor. That's better. 100%. Oh, double shifting Ceratops. My friends, this is looking up. We got the lands to go at turn 4. Hopefully that's the case. Oh, well, turn 3 actually. Yikes. Double Curious Obsession. Okay. We need that shifting Ceratops fast. Rootbound Crag is pretty nice. That's something. Yeah. As long as we get shifting Ceratops, I think we got this one. Even just a single, but now that we have 2, we pray they... No, we're not blocking still. So they got to pay 2. So they got to pay a total of 5 to get it flying. So we may have enough time. Oh, that's just... That's almost getting to a disgusting level right here. They can't swing with Ascendant Spirit next turn because we're just going to kill it. All right. No, maybe they can. Yes. So they'll put 3 on, make it 4/4. Ouch, that's rough. It's too bad we don't have another mana. We'll certainly not give the second shifting we play next turn haste. Save at least 1 green to be able to block this thing. Hopefully that's enough. Alrighty. Now, question is, well, yes, it will not screw us up. I was hoping it wouldn't use up both green. Wouldn't be able to give the one reach. But we'll swing with the one that was out. Might as well start chipping away. I mean, potentially, next turn we get the 3rd one and we just swing for 15 right there. That could be good. I think they might have forgotten about that. Alright, is this it? I think it potentially could be. They can make Faceless Haven creature. So let's just swing with the 2, see what happens. Yeah, if they wouldn't have been able to make Faceless Haven a creature, but they can give that. Oh no, it still might not be the end of the world. Nah, with Rattle Change. Yeah, I think that's it, unfortunately. Yeah, boy, that's rough. Early Ascendant Spirits. Yeah. That's okay. That's how it goes sometimes. Probably shouldn't have played things quite as aggressive. Played it a little safer. Alrighty, well, that's how it goes. I still had a pretty good time. And can we fit in one more game? Yeah, I think we'll keep it at that. Hopefully, yeah, you enjoyed that. A little more misses than hits. That last match, I mean, against anything mono blue, a very good chance with shifting Ceratops, but they just got the early Ascendant Spirit. And unfortunately, it got too big to deal with. That's how it goes. I had a good time. Shifting Ceratops important. Definitely something I'm bringing in for the main board to start game 1. All right. Have a good one. We'll be back probably tomorrow, so look out for that. I think probably we'll keep it up with some form of Dino War. Pretty lovely. Yeah. Have a good one. See you later.